Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So I'm about to do my hair, and I figured since I'm doing my hair, I might as well come to y'all and talk about something that I've been wanting to talk about for a very long time. Okay, so I found it appropriate to talk kind of about why I don't consistently make natural hair videos or hair related videos, especially because the majority of my subscribers actually came from a semi-viral video that I had about styling box braids. I'll link that video if you haven't already seen it, but that's where I got the majority of my subscribers from. So I kind of figured that I owed you guys the explanation of why I don't consistently make natural hair videos. And I did take notes about this topic, so if you see me looking down, I'm just referencing my notes. So I went ahead and finished that twist while I was kind of fumbling on my words. But basically, what I was trying to say is that I've kind of had a loss of interest in natural hair content, only because in 2019, I'll be 10 years natural. So I went natural in 2009. I was a freshman in college, and during that time, I was heavily invested in the natural hair community on YouTube. I was watching Kinky Curly Queen, Natural 85, Mahogany Knots, Mahogany Curls, Who is Sugar. Like, those are my go-to people. I lived for the natural hair community on YouTube, and those are the people that made me want to start making YouTube videos. Like, I also want to say that in the beginning, or like in the beginning of my YouTube journey, I was just mastering like natural hairstyles. I had been fully natural for a few years, and I was like, you know what? Like, I'm good enough at these styles that I can show other people how to do it. Like, people trust me as a naturalista, and I want to show them what they can do with their hair. And that's basically what I did. So I was showing you guys how to do braid outs, how to do twist outs, how to do high puffs and stuff like that. And at the time, I felt like I was really contributing something. But now, a lot of people are natural now. Like, that wasn't the case when I first went natural. So it's very different because I felt like the content that I used to make is no longer relevant. I was kind of still fresh and exciting into the natural hair community when I started making YouTube videos, but now I feel like I'm very comfortable in who I am and where I am and my hair identity, and the idea of making natural hair videos 24/7 just doesn't appeal. Another reason that I don't really make natural hair videos as consistently is because not only is the market limited as far as there's only so many Bantu knots you can do. Like, the content that people are looking for is not necessarily the content that I want to be creating. And I say that only because I feel like there's a lot of reviews going around. I feel like people think that they constantly have to be making reviews, and I'm not really a review person, only because when I find a product that works for me, y'all, I'm not trying 50,000 products. I'm sticking with the products that work for me, and I'm not switching them up for nothing. I don't do a lot of natural hair styles anymore. As well, as you can probably tell, I keep my hair in a protective style. That's why a lot of my videos are about like box braids or twists, or kinky twists, or things of the like, because I keep my hair in a protective style, or I put it in a high puff. Like, I'm not doing 50,000 natural hair videos, so I also don't have an opportunity to try a whole lot of products. And I feel like that is where the natural hair community, or the YouTube community, is going. It's very review based. It's very company brand based, making brands some revenue by giving them exposure or whatnot. Not to say that I'm opposed to reviews, because I just did a review the other day, but I just know that I can't do that consistently because it doesn't fit with who I am, and it doesn't fit with my hair regimen. Another reason, and this is going to be a kind of controversial reason, but definitely needs to be stated, is just texture discrimination within the natural hair community. So texture discrimination basically is favoring looser curl patterns over tighter curl patterns, because looser curl patterns are associated with whiteness and tighter curl patterns are associated with blackness. And whiteness is, you know, society's standard of beauty, and blackness is not. And I've seen this play out into the natural hair community, which is ironic because the natural hair movement was started by women with type 4 kinky natural hair. And basically, it was a way of saying that we don't need to fit the white standard of beauty or the Eurocentric standard of beauty to be beautiful. Like, we don't need to relax our hair. If you want to relax your hair, that's your prerogative. But the movement was to say that we don't need to do these things to be considered beautiful. And I find it interesting that now within our own community, we've established type 3 curls as the standard of beauty. And I see it play out in a lot of different ways. I see it via social media. You go on some of these natural hair companies' websites or their Instagram pages and you scroll, a lot of the women that they feature are women with type 3 hair. They're not featuring a lot of the women with kinkier hair, with 4B, 4C hair, which are the women who started the whole movement in the first place, who gave these brands a platform and an avenue to collect revenue. Because mind you, a lot of these brands that are selling natural hair products, they weren't selling natural hair products 5-6 years ago. They were selling perms. A new standard of beauty has been established within the natural hair community, and it kind of just makes me want to disengage, because texture discrimination is very real. It's a topic that we don't often talk about, which needs to be addressed. The final reason that you really won't see me doing natural hair videos as consistently, not saying that I won't do them, but just not consistent, is because I haven't found a brand whose values perfectly align with mine. And I thought I had that for a very long time, but anyways, if you've been subscribed to my channel for any amount of time, you will know that I used to make a lot of content for Shea Moisture. I actually used to be a Shea Moisture ambassador, and I would review the products that they sent to me. And I became an ambassador for Shea Moisture because, y'all, I used to go hard for Shea Moisture. If people were asking me, like, they're like, oh, I'm going natural, what product could work for my hair? Shea Moisture Curl Enhancer Smoothie. That was my #1 answer for everything. Like, I thought Shea Moisture could do no wrong. And that's literally why I became an ambassador for them, because I believed in their brand so much. Okay, sorry guys, my camera cut off. But basically, I was saying I was a very big fan of Shea Moisture for a very long time. And I became an ambassador because I was so passionate about that brand. And we were going great until it was during the time that they were doing an expansion. And they released a commercial about hair hates. You probably already know what I'm talking about. One of the white women likens dyeing her hair from red to blonde as being hair hate. And it kind of was implied that this was the same hair hate. Like, the whole idea of the commercial was we all experience hair hate. But it was juxtaposed to, like, black women with natural hair who experienced actual discrimination in the workplace because of their natural hair. And the fact that it was juxtaposed to white women being like, oh, I don't want to be a redhead, I want to be a blonde. It was so distasteful, y'all. It was so insensitive. I was on Twitter the other day. I'm actually put the tweets up here. And this girl was tweeting that her friend is in law school. And a professor, like a lawyer, referred to her as the girl with the mop on her head. We get expelled from school. We get fired from jobs. Like, that is completely different from you being a redhead and wanting to dye your hair blonde because blondes have more fun. And that was the day I was just kind of like, you know what? I'm going to reevaluate my relationship with this brand. And it was at the time that they were expanding their lines to include people with, like, wavy hair, people with straight hair, people, you know, they were trying to appeal to other ethnicities, which is fine because you're a business. Obviously, more customers means more money, but don't trivialize the experience of black women, the women who've been giving you our coins, for the sake of these white women, for the sake of anybody. I haven't fallen in love with a brand like I used to be in love with Shea Moisture. I hope you guys understand. I know a lot of you guys did subscribe to me under the premise that I was going to do natural hair videos or hair videos, and I apologize. Like, that's what I thought I was going to do too, sis. But people be out here not knowing how to act. Nah, but seriously, I completely understand if you subscribe to me because, like, you saw my box braid video, or you saw some video and you were like, yes, like, somebody can show me how to do my natural hair. Or like, yes, hair twin. Like, I apologize. So that's about it, guys. I hope that if you're still here and you still plan to be tuned into my channel, I hope you enjoy the content that I do give you. If you have 4A, 4B hair, which is how I categorize my hair, I hope my videos help you style your hair, get to know your hair, know what products work for you. I just hope I can be helpful in the ways that I can, but I will not sit here and make a billion videos if my heart isn't into it, if my mind isn't into it. So I can't promise y'all consistent natural hair videos, and I hope you understand that. Thank you guys for listening to me. Thank you guys for letting me go on this little rant. I know I've had a couple of videos where I feel like I'm ranting. I promise you this won't become a thing, but I hope that you appreciate me using my voice and speaking out on topics that I feel like need to be addressed. Like this video and comment down below if you want to see texture shots of my hair and if you want to see a link check. Because I feel like, you know, I kind of owe y'all a natural hair video now. I done sit here and ranted the whole time. Thank you guys for listening again, and I'll see you on the next time. Bye.